Welcome back to the next video in the division series. So things are starting to get pretty tricky now, but hopefully with the help of these videos you will be able to crack these calculations in no time at all. So I've got 2,366 divided by 14. Now you can choose to do this with long division, and you can check out my other video on how to do that. And today we are going to look at the bus stop method to try and solve this question. So I'm going to start with my bus stop, put the number that I am sharing into the bus stop, and the number that I'm dividing by, 14, on the outside. Now these calculations are tricky because you do not know your 14 times table off the top of your head. So to save you making mistakes along the way, what I always do is write down a few key calculations that are going to help you through this. So I always start off with 14 times 1, because that's 14, that's easy, and 14 times 2, which is 28. That's doubled. The next one I zoom to is 14 times 10, because you should know that off the top of your head. The digits just move one jump to the left, so that would be 140. And by timesing by 10, I can halve that number so that I know what 14 times 5 is. So I know that that's 70. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to see how many 14s go into 2. So that's going to be a 0. And I'm going to carry over the remainder. Again, it's really important to put that 0 in, because your answer on the top of the bus stop, you need it to be in the right columns. So you want to put that 0 in as a placeholder. Okay. So we now look at 14 into 23. Now, the jottings that I've already done on the side of my page, I know that 14 times 2 is too big, so I'm going to have to use one lot of 14. So 1 times 14 is 14, and I need to get up to 23. So my remainder is 9. And don't worry if you get big remainders when you do these calculations. You can get up to obviously 13 left over, so you could carry 13 across to the next digit, so don't worry. We've now got to look at how many 14s are in 96. Now I know that 14 times 5 is 70. I know that 14 times 10 is 140, so it's somewhere in between. Now if I add 14 onto this, I've got 14 times 6. I'm going to do that first. So if I add 14, that's going to be 84. Okay, and I know that I'm not going to get another 14 to take me closer to 96, so it's going to have to be 6 slots. Okay, so 14 times 6 is 84, and I need to get up to 96. Okay, so I'm going to have a remainder of 12, because from 84, adding 10 takes me to 94, and then I need to add the 2 to get up to 96. So I'm going to carry over 12. Now we're looking at 126. Okay, so how many 14s do I need to get me to 126? Now I know 140 is 14 times 10, so it needs to be less than that. So I'm going to go for 14 times 9. And I'm going to use my short multiplication to make sure I get the right answer. So 4 times 9 is 36. And 9 times 1 is 9. Add the 3 is 12. And that's the answer of 126, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I know that 9 lots of 14 make 126. I don't have any remainders. So the answer to 2,366 divided by 14 is 169. Good luck.